մի քանի օր անց ընտանիքիս մնացած անդամները կապոցներ էին սարքում և պատրաստվում լքել տունը։ Մայրս ձեռքերը տրորելով դասավորում էր իրերը, որոնք պետք է վերցնեինք մեզ հետ, մի կողմ դնելով այն, ինչ թողնելու էին։ Նա դնում էր իրերը մի տեղից մյուս։
In my home, all the times that I struggle, the times that I pray, was just a baby boy with no sense of the way.
Platforma is a national project for supporting, developing and promoting the arts by, with and about refugees.
It's the only national network that brings together practitioners who are engaged in creating work which is about the issues of migration in this country, which includes refugees, asylum seekers and other migrant heritage communities. It's open to everybody, it's interested in everybody's opinion. It represents a very broad range of the work taking place in this country, and I would say that a lot of the inherent values in the work that's happening concerning this kind of work is really at the heart of this country's current evolution and development.
The key thing about Platforma is that arts by and about and with refugees is everywhere in this country. It's happening all the time, but it's not always visible. So you might not know that there's a musician living next door to you or that there's an organisation in the same street as you. One of the main roles of Platforma is to help make that visible.
Work that's done with refugees and asylum seekers sometimes doesn't get all the recognition that it deserves. It doesn't get, a high enough profile. Having a big conference like this automatically raises the profile.
It's a really crucial time for us to support each other and work together and think about the quality of the work and the stronger voice that we have as a collective of people doing refugee-related work.
I'm part of a collective called Virtual Migrants, and they have a current exhibition here, 90 Degree Citizen, which is in the Manchester Museum. The exhibition deals with the concept of labels, categorisation. We were trying to explore that notion of labelling, where we're from.
The chance for the artist is getting to exhibit his work and to get out from the home and to make a link with others.
The work I've been doing over the last year is called Life Without Papers, and it's an online story. It's a blog about undocumented migrant families and young people. And for the Platforma conference, I put an extract of it on the railings here at the Manchester Museum. It's been great to be able to show my work as part of the Platforma Festival, and here I've literally put it out on the street to get a different type of audience.
We have always, for the past 10 years, worked with people from the refugee and migrant communities. We've got presentation, workshop, exhibitions, all sorts going on, so it's absolutely fantastic.
The work I'm showing during Platforma is knitting and crochet as you see them around. I recognize that I have something hidden in me that I can put forward. It has given me an inspiration that I can do more of handwork and craft and art.
But this project is help us a lot because a lot of women come there, they relax, and when they talk, they feel good.
It's all mainly from recycled plastic and recycled glass, so it's really wonderful if you see something that you've been throwing and you're making things from in it. And yesterday the ladies, they were saying that everyone liked them, they enjoyed looking at them.
What I was really saying in my presentation is that what we now know as contemporary art, modern art, was actually the product of refugees. we forget. And we think of modern art, we think of the Museum of Modern Art in New York, we think of Tate Modern, all of that massive collection of museums that dedicated to modern art all came from the experiences of refugees.
And even though Latinos now compose 50 million in the United States, we're virtually invisible.
There was another American here. She did this wonderful sort of butterfly imagery. Migration is beautiful. Building on Black is beautiful, which was just getting started sort of when I was born. So watching how that movement is moving across and how the arts is being used to empower people in a really political way.
I've written a book about refugee theatre and performance, and I suppose I'm interested in where the academic and the practical worlds meet and collide, because I think there's some really interesting things to do there, and we need to perhaps talk a little bit more but across practice and across theory. Looking forward to seeing Mark Storer, because it's a fantastic opportunity to see his work. He's a very unique sort of artist because he works in a very participatory way with people, but he also really values the quality of the art.
It's like you, but I'm not confident. I'm not strong. I'm not weak either. I'm in the middle. You follow your dreams, you keep going because you believe in yourself and you know that someday someone or something is going to help you. But no. Let me cut.
I love the Armenian artist's work. It was very, very simple, but very beautiful, very lyrical, and said very visually with music, conveyed a very profound event in history.
If I'm to choose one moment, I would have to choose the performance last night, where Ethiopian singer Haymanot Tesfa met during the sound check an Egyptian musician called Mina. They collaborated for half an hour or so, and then they put up a breathtaking performance last night that just blew me away.
I think Manchester is a fantastic, vibrant city of the arts and of refugees and migrants, and from the moment we announced it was going to be here, we knew it was going to be a success.
And it's a mixture of rap, folk, world music, and everything which is good in Manchester.
And Manchester is a very forward-thinking city in terms of how it wants to be seen, and it wants to be seen as a city that welcomes its migrant communities, that celebrates diversity.
I mean, for us it's really important that this has been in the Northwest. We've been able to be core in the delivery, but also it's a sense of pride of what's happening regionally as well.
What happens next? What happens now? How does refugee art intersect with multiculturalism, for example? Is it just another strand of multicultural art, or is there something that is different and unique about it?
Every generation has to renegotiate its relationship with cultural migration, and that's what's happening now.
I think it makes people feel like they're part of something bigger, but also there's the learning and cross-fertilisation in that, so I really hope things will grow.
It would be great to see Platforma develop as a really strong advocacy organisation that can really advocate for this work in the way that I think Ian Hunter was talking about the Merzbaum project and the history of modern art in Europe, having an understanding about where art comes from, the passion that people have That always is what I love, you know, hearing the passion that people have about their work. It's very inspiring, you know, to find out new things, to learn new ways of doing things. So long may it continue.
Overcome mistakes, anything else is not conventional.
Now you will tell me that it's time for change. You have grown tired of the same old same. These men in suits don't know the time you pay. I'm being tied out with no restraint.
Now my heart full of space. Back in the day it was agnostic. No comic gullible, don't ever call me obnoxious. Run the easy route, I'm not looking for easy options. I'm looking for answers that can't be given by man who don't understand anything about their own land. Think that they're clever but can't follow simple commands. Answering questions with questions and trying